In Singapore, we use the recall, engagement, and mastery. So what is recall? Is actually prior knowledge. We are not layering. You're not imparting knowledge anymore. When you impart knowledge, the children will learn from you as a new information. We do not want the children to learn from you. We want the children to discover on their own. We want the children to create that new knowledge. We want children to go through that knowledge, so then when they create that knowledge, it makes more sense to them and it stays in their mind. So under engagement, it's actually acquiring new knowledge. They discover, they will use the prior knowledge to acquire new knowledge, to build on, to extend what they already know. How? Through exploratory or CPA or CRA. It's informal. Why is it informal? Because you have planned the lesson in such a way that there are concrete materials on the desk. For example, if I ask you a question, how many ways are there to multiply 23 by 6? I can think of 4 different ways. So then you get them, you give 26 multiplied by 3 items on the table, you give that question, you get them to explore. That's how you start teaching multiplication. All right, so it always starts with an informal or exploratory when you want to introduce a new concept. So once that is done, what do? I will recap, or I will consolidate all the learning, and then I'll go like, this is what we did today, this is what you discovered, would you like to share with us? Somebody will then share, I will listen, and I'll make sure that what the person is sharing is on track. So there is a closure in that sense there. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to help the children apply the new knowledge, because if you just go like, okay, so now that we've done this, do this question, it's going to be very tough. You need to walk them through using guided practice. Once that you can see that they are okay, that's when you assess by assigning them independent practice. And at the end of the topic, or the end of the concept learning, that's section A, for example, you will then get the children to reflect or do a self-assessment checklist.